Hello everyone and welcome back to Gaming with Ben Marco. This week I've got an indie game yet again. This time it's a game called Tharsis that's kinda a roguelike. It's not the easiest thing to describe, so I'll just show it to you. It'll be easier that way. But the basic premise is something goes horribly wrong on your ship, and you need to keep it from exploding long enough to get to Mars. It's not as easy as it sounds. Anyway, let's get into it. First thing I want to talk about is the game's aesthetic. I absolutely love it, because I just love spaceships in general, and I think they look really cool. Every single module in the ship has its own little quirks, what it looks like, what it does, the kind of events that can occur in it, and it's really, really cool. I like it. It's just everything about the way the game looks I'm absolutely in love with. Another thing that I do like, which hopefully I'll get a chance to show you, I should, it's not too hard to show you, is that in between every single week or turn is that you do in this game, you get a little bit of a snippet of story. You get a little bit of information to see what's going on, and it's really cool, since there's a lot of stuff there, and it's clear there's more going on than the game is showing you up front, which is neat, since it means that even though you've played, there's still a bit more going on for you to discover. Crud, that's bad. Anyway, another thing that I really like about this game, that I can also probably show you, is that you can, quite easily, get your crew killed through improper management of resources. You have to monitor everything. You have to monitor their stress levels, their health. Ooh, here's a bit of story.
Turning sour, the crew's and my own. But if I can't lead them, we're all dead. I need to get it together.
Yeah, that was a little bit of story. That's just one of the things I was talking about. It's really cool. Anyway, back to what I was saying before. You have to manage your ship, you have to manage your crew, and you have to manage your resources. My ship is still at 4 health, so it hasn't exploded quite yet. Yay. And in between every segment along one of those stories, you'll also get a choice like this, which influences the crew. For this one, you get +2 assist, but the ships take damage. This one, everyone loses a bit of stress, which is nice, since it stops everyone from going crazy, but your ship also takes damage. In both of these, my ship is going to take damage, but I'm going to take the reduced stress, because I just find that useful. You also have a very limited amount of food, and not everybody's going to be able to eat, so you can manage it you have to manage it however best you can. I'm going to give it to the mechanic, because he can actually fix stuff. And now, turn 2. Oh boy. Damage. Anyway, now that I'm on turn 2, new events have shown up that I have to deal with. So, yeah. Back to work. Now, of course, unfortunately, for the downsides. As cool as this game is, and I'm gonna praise it to high heaven from the way it looks, and a few cool other things about it, I don't actually like the game's main mechanic, which is dice rolls. It just, in my opinion, it makes it take much more luck than skill, so it takes away a bit of the game. Say you're doing really well for a few weeks, and then suddenly, like that for example, I needed a 4, I got a 3 instead, didn't finish. Pure luck, and there's nothing I can actually do about it, which sucks. It's that kind of stuff. It makes the game feel more luck than skill-based. You can try your absolute hardest to get it right, but because one thing went wrong, your entire thing can get horribly screwed. So, I don't like stuff like that. Luck-based mechanics do not endear to me all that well. Anyway, back on topic. Back to the final verdict. Is this game, at around $15, worth it? It depends. It gives you a fair amount of money for your replay cost, but I'm going to throw this one up in the air. I'll be honest. The sheer amount of luck-based nature of the main mechanic found me more frustrated than having fun. I like the rest of the game. The aesthetic is cool, the mysterious story is neat, and the crew and resource management is really fun. But the sheer reliance on dice luck, which I have absolutely none of, leaves me out in the cold. It's by no means a bad game. Not at all. It's just not for me. For you, take a look for yourself. There's a ton of replayability here if you're into these kinds of mechanics, so I'd still say give it a try. Anyway, thanks for listening everyone. If you have any comments or questions, just email me at bengamer24@gmail.com. Thanks for listening everyone. and see you all next time.